Well, hey guys, if you're watching this video, then you are probably dealing with a leaky fridge or freezer. And I actually wanted to show you just one easy way that you can actually fix this. This has happened in my fridge a couple times, and every time we've been able to fix it. But as you can tell, we have a little bit of water kind of going in right here and coming out of the freezer itself. And so I wanted to show you the method that we have used to clean this up. So let's check it out. Hey guys, one thing I do recommend is make sure you unplug your fridge before you go any further. Again, this is just a great safety issue if you're working with power and water, so probably the safest thing to go ahead and unplug it. Here is the culprit as well. You can tell that the bottom of this is frozen solid. So what happens is it actually runs down right here and then drips it down to the lowest point, and that's where you get those puddles. And so what we need to do is we actually need to get all this ice out of here and then check that drain line as well, trying to get all of the ice out so it's not stuck in that area as well. What we're going to use is a hairdryer, and make sure you have some towels down. You can even have a pan down for when some of that ice breaks off. And you can also use warm water. That's another thing. And I've even heard you can even just open this door if you're able. You could turn everything off, take everything out of your fridge and freezer, and if you even open this door, then it might thaw itself out as well. But another thing, you want to make sure you go ahead and take everything out of your freezer, so while you're doing this, it doesn't go bad or anything like that. So that's what we did, took everything out. So what we're going to do is put the hair dryer on it, start getting that going, trying to heat it up, getting some of this ice broke up, and then we'll show you the drain line, how you can actually get in there and then try to dethaw that as well. So as you can see, the ice is broken up into big chunks. You can actually take these pieces, put them in your pan, and then you can actually get this out. This piece will just come out, well, almost, not quite enough. There you go. Get that out, and then I'll show you what's next. So next thing, what you're gonna do is you're gonna actually look at this back panel, take this panel off so you can actually get back to the drain line there. So once you take the panel off, as you can tell, here is your element. And so what you're looking for is this drip pan here at the bottom. You can actually remove this if you need to heat it up again with the hair dryer. It's a great idea as well. You can get that ice out of your way. And then you see your drain line, and this is one of the main problems right here. This drain line is frozen, and so I actually want to show you guys how you can actually get and dethaw this drain line right here. So there are a couple of ways you can actually go about this. You can put just a little bit of warm water down in there, not anything too hot, but you can put a little bit of warm water in there, and that'll help dry the drain. Or you can even just use the hair dryer method as well and just blow the hair dryer, or if you have a heat gun, you can blow heat in there, trying to break up all the heat in that hole right there. And so that's your main goal with this part of the game plan as well. So like I was saying, what you can do here, you can just put a little bit of warm water. I just use this little syringe into that hole right there. You can also continually blow the hair dryer in there. And what you're trying to do is break up the ice that is accumulated in that drain line and in that hose. And so you want to make sure you break all that ice up and that it drains out into the drain pan and that it's no longer frozen. And then you can start on the next part. So once you got that drain line working and you've got it pretty much thawed out, then you can start on the process of putting everything back together. So you'll put this panel back on there, and then you'll start putting all the shelves and everything back in there to kind of get it back set right. So once you get it put all back together, got all the shelves back in there, got everything cleaned back out, dried everything off with my towel, make sure everything looks really good. Then you should be good to go. You can plug it back in, and then you can put all of your items back in, and your freezer should be good to go, hopefully for a long time, and not have to have that problem again. And if this was helpful, if you could leave a like and maybe even subscribe to the channel, that would greatly help me out. And I hope you have a great day.